the whole world was turned upside down because of a single strand of RNA. Yeah, we're talking about a single strand of RNA the whole world was turned upside down, right? Many of us have never seen it. We haven't even looked through a microscope. We rely on books, right? We've never seen a virus, but we believe in the effects of the virus. We observe the effects of the virus in direct and indirect ways. The medical experts, people having symptoms, people dying, all of these things. And we take preventative measures, right? And these are signs for us. We observe in a direct or indirect way these signs so we could take precautionary measures, even though we haven't seen this virus directly with the naked eye, many of us. Many of us have seen secondary things like pictures, etc., that other people took. And yet, some people deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the unseen creator. But there are far more direct and indirect signs for his existence, right? There are limited signs for the truth of this virus. I'm not denying the virus, but there are limited signs to a certain degree. Other people's experiences, your experiences, what the doctors say, the news, the media, all of these things. You take them as evidence to not only affirm the existence of the virus, but to act in accordance as if it does exist and you may be affected. But the signs, direct and indirect, for the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are far greater. And yet many people deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the fact that he's worthy of worship. So, you could juxtapose that to show, look, there's a creator for the heavens and the earth and he's worthy to be glorified and praised and he deserves extensive praise. The other thing is, it makes us think about death. All of these, death is around the corner. We have to face, our personal apocalypse. We're going to die. And when you look at life through the lenses of death, then you ask yourself questions. Why am I here? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? It's as if we've been sedated and we wake up on a plane, right? And, even if you're in first class, you're never going to be truly happy unless you know how you got there, where the plane is headed to, and what you're supposed to do on the plane. If you can't answer those questions, you won't have a meaningful happiness. Life is no different. It's as if we were sedated and we're thrown into life and we don't ask these profound questions. Where did I come from? Where am I going? What am I supposed to do? So these are very important questions. And thinking and COVID-19 with all of this death makes us ask those questions, because if you look at life through the lenses of death, it will raise those existential profound questions. And if that's the case, then these questions need to be answered, and it gets answered by understanding the purpose of life or even searching for it. And we have to understand, is it rational to believe in a purpose? Of course, we're purpose-driven machines, creatures. We attribute purpose to everything, like brushing our teeth, getting into the car, having a job. Yet many of us are not going to attribute purpose, and we mentioned this earlier, many of us are not going to attribute purpose for our ultimate existence, which means that there is an objective and an intention behind our existence. Now, denying ultimate purpose is living a delusion. It's like saying, let's pretend to have purpose. I could attribute purpose and meaning to all of these things in my life, but the basis of my life, there is no meaning or purpose, which is delusional. So it makes sense that we have a purpose. So the question now is, what is your purpose in life? And that's when you start talking about the Quranic narrative